Hey guys, Brandon Johnson here again. Thanks for joining me, I really appreciate it. Today we're looking at one of the classic American murder ballads, Little Sadie. And it's honestly one of my favorite songs to play. It has a great melodic line and a really cool chord progression and awesome lyrics that tell a really good story. Clarence Ashley has the first recorded version of this song on banjo from way back in the day, but this lesson is kind of in the Doc Watson style, and there's a great version of Doc Watson doing this, and this is kind of what I based this lesson on. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's check it out. All right, let's talk about measure number one. The song's in the key of D minor. So the first lick we're playing is in the key of D minor. And we're starting with a downstroke on the G string with our middle finger. I like playing this with my middle finger. And it's kind of a downstroke, upstroke, downstroke type of move. So it goes down, up, down, up. And there's a short rest there going into measure number two. All right, let's take a look at measure number one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's take a look at measure number two. We're starting with the downstroke on the B string 3rd fret, followed by an upstroke 1st fret B string. Then we're going down to G with the downstroke on the 2nd fret, upstroke open, downstroke D string 3rd fret, and then another downstroke on the open D. Okay, let's take a look at measure number two, starting with the downstroke on the 3rd fret on the B string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you see right there on the 3rd fret D string, you can do a little string bend there. I like to play 2 downstrokes, so downstroke on the bend, and then downstroke on the open. And you can certainly play that with an upstroke too. Either one would work, but you know, for me, I like playing 2 downstrokes right there. So, and the reason I like to play 2 downstrokes is it just puts me in a good position to go into measure number 3, which starts with another downstroke, and it's kind of a similar kind of syncopation as measure number 1. Okay, let's take a look at measures number 1 and 2 together. We're starting with a downstroke on the G string 2nd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Okay, and going into measure number 3, it's a very, very similar syncopation and picking pattern as measure number 1. Except we're playing it out of the D string this time. So we're starting with a downstroke on the 2nd fret D string, upstroke open, downstroke again, 2nd fret D string, and then open G, upstroke. Then there's another rest there, another quarter note rest, going into measure number 4. Okay, so let's take a look at measure number 3, starting with a downstroke on the 2nd fret D string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Okay, now going into measure number 4, it's very similar to measure number 2 in that we're doing a walk down starting with the G string 2nd fret on a downstroke. So it goes downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, another downstroke. So it's very similar to measure number 2 where you have a bend and a downstroke, downstroke bend, and a downstroke open. Except this time we're doing the downstroke bend on the A string, followed by another open. Okay, so let's take a look at measure number 4, starting with a downstroke on the 2nd fret G string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so measures number 3 and 4 is very similar to measures number 1 and 2 in the syncopation and the picking pattern, except we're just moving down a string. So where we started measure number 1 on the G string 2nd fret, we're starting measure number 3 on the D string 2nd fret. It's almost the exact same picking pattern and syncopation as measures number 1 and 2. Okay, so let's take a look at measures number 3 and 4 together. Starting on the D string downstroke 2nd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's play all of part 1. You're starting with a downstroke on the G string 2nd fret. And I like to play this song kind of out of the D minor chord position. So I got my index finger on the B string 1st fret when I play this first part. Okay, so we're starting with a downstroke on the G string 2nd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest.